Okay, this is too early, and the Fold 8 Ultra just got launched, but Samsung's next foldable flagship might just steal the camera crown from its own S-series. And honestly, this leak is wild. We're talking about the Galaxy Z Fold 9 Ultra, and if this new report out of South Korea is legit, Samsung is about to give this foldable a camera system that punches way above its weight class. Let's get into it. So this comes from Korean tipster Vampire King, posted on the Miko, and here's the headline claim. The Fold 9 Ultra could ditch its current telephoto camera entirely for something way more serious. Right now, the Fold 8 Ultra runs a 10-megapixel 3x telephoto lens. The leak says that gets replaced with a 50-megapixel Sony IMX854 periscope sensor, pushing optical zoom up to 5x. That's a massive jump, not just in zoom range, but in resolution too. And it doesn't stop there. The primary camera is also getting an overhaul. The current 200-megapixel HP2 sensor is reportedly being swapped for Samsung's newer 200-megapixel ISOCELL HP6 sensor. So just to be clear on what's changing, out of 3 rear cameras on the Fold 8 Ultra, 2 of them are getting replaced on the next model. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. This hardware lines up almost exactly with earlier rumors about the Galaxy S27 Ultra. Those leaks claim the S27 Ultra will also use the HP6 sensor and swap its own telephoto for a 5x periscope lens, one that can reportedly stretch to 10x zoom using in-sensor cropping. Put those 2 leaks side by side and you get a pretty clear picture. Samsung's flagship foldable and flagship slab phone could be sharing the exact same camera DNA next generation. That's a big deal for a foldable that's traditionally had to compromise on optics to fit that hinge. But what about the regular Galaxy Z Fold 9? No Ultra badge? Smaller upgrade, right? According to the leak, Samsung is discarding a dedicated telephoto camera altogether here. Instead, the standard Fold 9 is expected to rely on that same 200-megapixel HP6 sensor, using in-sensor cropping to simulate up to 3x zoom. Compare that to today's Fold 8, which uses a 50-megapixel GNG sensor with 1.0 micron pixels, and that setup reportedly caps lossless zoom at around 2x. And here's the interesting part the tipster raises. This whole zoom upgrade for Fold 9 only happened because of a decision Samsung already made. If the current Fold 8 had used that 200-megapixel HP2 sensor instead of the GNG one, the Fold 9 could have combined HP6 with even better in-sensor zoom performance. Instead, Samsung stuck widening the gap between the standard and Ultra models. Now, before you get too excited, a few things to keep in mind. The Galaxy Z Fold 9 series is still believed to be more than a year out, and right now this is coming from a single tipster with no supply chain confirmation and no backup from other Samsung leakers. Samsung itself hasn't said a word. So treat this as early-stage leak territory, specs, sensors, and zoom numbers that could absolutely shift before launch. But if even half of this pans out, Samsung's foldables are about to stop feeling like the camera downgrade option. What do you think? Is Samsung finally closing the camera gap between foldables and flagships? Drop your take in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe so you don't miss the next leak the second it drops. We want you to stay with us by subscribing and share your valuable feedback through comments. See you in the next video.